All right, getting ready to drop the puck. The Blues and the Thunder. The Thunder will send out Anna, Connor, Flynn, Murray, and Shinneman. And we get ready to drop it. 17-minute periods. And I'll step in and take the draw. And we're ready. And the puck's dropped. Blues win the draw. We go D to D back in the zone. We go back across. Pass gets away. Shinneman's there. He tries to get it back across to Garrett. Garrett tips it in. Blues tip it out and into the Thunder bench. And we'll stop play there. Stay with the lines. Murray will take it off the draw. Over to Shinneman. Shinneman backside to Connor. Connor has a run at it. He's got Flynn breaking. Loses the puck in the corner. Puck comes out high to Murray. Murray will work it in around the ref. Bound the backboard to Anna. Anna to Connor, who tries to get it centered, but it's knocked away. As they go behind the board, behind the net. Blues chip it out. It goes through the legs of Murray, but they're still going to call it icing. So we'll come back and face off just to the right of their goalie with Kosman, Harrington, Wallace, and McConaughey. It looks like Bo is going to step in. Yep, Bo will step in. Comes out to Harrington. Harrington shoots one. It goes just wide. They tip it up the board. McConaughey puts it back in. We're offsides. Get back on. Puck comes wide. Harrington in on the forecheck. Kosman, they get it. Try to get it centered. McConaughey offsides will be the call. 1 minute, 12 seconds in. We'll get full changes with Shinneman and Kapowitz. And Murray's going to step in as a forward on this shift with Draper and Main. They get it backside. Draper with a nice step in. He leaves it for Main, who gets a shot that's blocked. Goes into the corner. They're there. They tip it back around the back of the net. They look to outlet it. They go high off the stick. Puck goes in. Foot race. Shinneman gets there first, and he'll take it. He looks up. Goes high to Draper. Draper will work it in. Tried to pass it to Murray a little bit behind. Back they comes. They get it cross. Parks is in. He pushes him wide. McConaughey takes it. Tries to tip it up the board. It's tipped away. The Blues will control. Main, Murray, and Draper. They get a shot. Oh, and it comes high. Oh, and they just missed the one-timer. Zalek was trying to find the puck. Puck comes up high to Draper, who tips it out into center ice. Blues will recover it. Bring it back through the neutral zone. Flynn tries to tip it away. Nice hit by Anna at center ice, but they get it in deep. Ooh, it takes a weird hop. Comes out high. They tip it on. Blues run it behind the net. They try to get it centered. Parksy knocks it away. They recover on the far side and tip it back along the back of the board. Tied up there by Anna. Puck comes out high, the half wall. Knocked away by by McConaughey. He tips it high and deep. Connor in on the forecheck, along with Flynn and Anna. Nice play as Flynn steps in as Connor knocked it away. They go high. Shinneman tips it back in deep. Goes behind the net. Connor will give chase. Tries to go high to Kapowitz and does. Kapowitz faked the shot. Now he throws it on net. And it's tipped wide. Shinneman will keep it in. Puck comes around wide, and Flynn's tied up along the boards. He loses it. They go D to D. Come back to the near side. Pass a little bit behind. Capwitz tries to knock it away. Can't. Wallace now comes in. Ben knocks it away. Tries to get it out high. He's tied up. Now they gather it in. Puck comes along the boards. Wallace tips it away. He's got Harrington with him. It's a 2-on-2. Now they get a back check. Stick on stick. Puck goes in the net. In the netting. With 13:18 remaining, and we'll stop play there. We'll stay with Kosman, Harrington, Wallace. Looks like Wallace and McConaughey. Bo tried to go through, couldn't. Puck comes out to the center as they battle for it. Kosman goes behind the net. They come out with it, tip it up the half wall, and get it into neutral ice. They try to go back across. It's knocked down by Kosman. It's knocked away. Parksy goes over to Cade. Cade looks up, goes backside to Wallace, who tips it over to Kosman in, but they're there, and they tip it back out into center ice. McConaughey back around the back of the net to Wallace. Wallace off the board hard, off the stick of Kosman, and it'll go in deep. Harrington will give chase as we get changes. As on comes Shinneman. Okay, and we get an icing call. It's Shinneman, Murray, Capwitz, Maine, and Draper will come on. We'll go back down and face off to their goalie's right. They win the draw, come back around. They come away with it, they tip it out high. They get a run, and nice play by Capwitz to tip it away. They try to get it centered, but they get it on the back side as it goes away from the center. Now they center it, but Draper's there. Draper kicks it out, and it will be icing, and they do get the call. So we'll come back and face off to Alec. I'm sorry, Alec was in net. Didn't tell you all that. We'll face off to Alec's right. With McConaughey, I think it's Parksy, Flynn, Anna, and Connor. 0-0, 12-11 remains in the first as it's tied up, loose. They try to get a shot, but it's poked away by Parks. Puck goes around the back of the net. They control. Oh, and nice, they try to get it out high. Flynn gets his stick in the zone. They'll dump it in deep. Still behind the net. They get a shot. They try to get it outlet. They throw one on net that goes wide of Alec. It'll come out the backside. Connor tries to tip it out. He gets it out, and but they get it. They tip it back in. It's going to come to the near side. Puck goes around back. Anna will give chase. They're there first. Anna ties him up on the wall as Parks joins in to help. McConaughey is going to ice it. And we'll stop play there and come back and face off to Alex right again. Shinneman, Capwitz, Harrington, Wallace, and Kosman. Kosman will take the draw. It's tied up. It comes along the back. Wallace now's tied up along the boards. Now everybody's running into each other. Nice play by and Shinneman.
By Alec. Good job,
Alec again, and then they hit the pipe. Puck's going to come out on the far side. They try to get it centered, but it goes through, and the guy gets a weird shot. And Keller for the Blues will bury it, and the Blues go up 1-0.
Go White, get it back, boys.
So the Blues go up on a weird angle shot. They go up 1-0. On will come Wallace. McConaughey, Murray, Maine, and Draper. They win it. They go D to D. They go backside. McConaughey steps up with a nice hit. It's loose in center ice. Oh, and Kalen just behind Parksy. Parksy will gather it back in. It goes hard and off the wall to McConaughey, who pokes it out to Draper, who loses it. Maine pokes it around back. Nice tie-up by Maine to stop that one as they try to get it centered. They go high with it. They get a shot. Nice play by Alec as it was tipped. They get it again. It goes off the skate of Maine. Nice play by Alec again. And now we get it back out to center ice. No icing. On comes Kapowitz, Connor, Anna, Flynn, and Shinneman. They tip it in. They go after it. Shinneman goes in with him and he comes away. He goes off and it hits the net. Now it goes up the board. Anna will give chase. The puck's on its edge. He'll be the one in on the forecheck. They get it back out and get it centered back. They come through neutral ice. Shinneman runs him wide, tips it away. Connor pokes it back out. And no icing as the puck slows down. On will come Parksy and on will come McConaughey as we're offsides. Back they come through the neutral zone. Oh, and we were making a D change. And a nice play by Alec. Alec makes a nice play. Puck goes away to Wallace. Wallace is going to come up. He's got Harrington wide. He'll cut to the middle. He throws it on net. And it's gloved down or bodied down there to stop the play. 9:01 remains in the first. Thunder down 1-0. Kosman, Wallace, Harrington. Can't say, it looks like Jared and Shinneman. And Shinneman got caught in. Back they come. And they go back. Puck goes wide. Wallace now gets it back. Oh, he tries to get it back to Shinneman, who's offside, and they're offsides. Bo just went offsides as Wallace went across to Shinneman. 8:45 remains in the first. Thunder down 1. Will stay with that 5. They drop it. Comes to Kapowitz. Kapowitz off the skate of Shinneman. He goes hard and off the wall. Now Bo's tied up, and they get it in deep. Comes back around to Shinneman. Goes across to Harrington, who has it knocked away. He tries to tip it up to Wallace. Can't. And now back comes Shinneman, and we're on sides. Shinneman gets in, and it's poked high. Ooh, and it goes off the goalie. And they get it back out to center ice. Park still gather it in. He's going to turn and look. He goes center to Shinneman. Shinneman steps across the line, dumps it in deep. Harrington, Murray in on the forecheck, along with Maine. Now they're going to ice the puck. And that it will be icing. And we should come down and face off to their goalies left. 7:55 remains in the first. Anna, Connor, and Flynn will come on as we face off to their goalies left. Puck's drop, they win it. They go behind the net, go D to D. But a bad pass. But they do kick it out to center ice. Parksy will tip it back in. They gather it behind the net. Out they come. Come to the near side. They tip it in. Nice play by Parks. Parks knocks it away. Anna over to McConaughey. Off the stick of Flynn. Now Anna will recover it. Anna goes across the line, dumps it in deep behind the net. Oh, and it takes a weird hop, and there's nobody in the center. If there had been anybody in the center, everybody was protecting the boards. Back they come. They get a shot that's off the stick of Shinneman. Goes high and over the netting. Now Maine gets hit. He gets it to Connor. Puck goes in deep. Maine Murray, Draper, Shinneman, and Parksy. Blues come in. They dump it in deep. Shinneman up the board to Murray. Murray tries to tip it out. They're there. Run it back in. They get it centered, but a nice play by Parks to just tip it to the back of the board. Comes out high to Murray to Draper. Draper kicks it out into center ice. Literally kicks it out into center ice. Back they come in through center ice. Maine with a nice poke away. They get it back. McConaughey, Draper. Draper left it for Murray, and back we come with a 2-on-1. And nice that they made an errant pass. Puck comes out high. Murray tips it away, but they gather it back in, and a backhander goes in, and they're up 2-0. Nobody protecting the net, and they went backdoor on Alec, and they scored 2-0. On will come Harrington, Wallace, Kosman, Kapowitz, and Shinneman. Kosman will take the draw. Thunder down 2-0 with 5:57 remaining in the first. They win the draw. Comes wide. Back Shinneman, who looks up. He goes hard and off the boards. Now that goes out. Kosman's there. Can't keep it in. And back they come. Kapowitz looks up. Oh, and he reverses it. Nobody's ready. They gather it back in. And they get it in deep. And it's an icing. Will face off to their goalies left. On will come Flynn, Connor, Anna, Wallace, and McConaughey. Flynn takes a shot, goes off of somebody, and goes to the goalie, and he gloves it down. Will face off to their goalies left again. Connor will take the draw as he steps in. They win the draw, but it's kicked out high. Now they go back along behind the boards. Comes out along the half board. They gather it back in. They go behind the net. Go up the far side. It goes up high. McConaughey tries to gather it in and does. He'll kick it back in deep. They come back in transition. Puck goes wide. Parksy's there, and he's got Garrett. He gets it to Garrett off the boards, but Garrett can't control it. Comes out high. Should have been, I thought it was an offsides. They go backside. Alec bodies it down and puts a stop to it there. 4:28 remains in the first. Thunder down 2-0. On will come Shinneman, Murray, Kosman, Wallace, and Harrington. They win the draw and go high. They get one. Ooh, it's tipped a couple times and goes wide. Shinneman tips it out to Wallace, who runs it high to Kosman. Kosman pulls it to the middle, takes a shot that's patted away by the goalie. Harrington in the corner. Wallace keeps it in, but they gather it in. Now Kosman battles for it. There's Harrington. Harrington's got a shot, and the goalie gloves it down with 3:59 remaining in the first. Thunder down 2-0. Couple shots on net. That's good. On will come. Who we got here? Parksy, McConaughey, Draper, Maine, and Murray. Murray will take the draw. Goes to the side. Murray gathers it in, but now they grab it, throw it behind the net. McConaughey steps up, knocks it in. They'll come out the near side. They go off the boards high. Parksy tries to get it. It's tipped away from him. Now Maine will come in and take over. He's going to be challenged behind the net. He comes out the back side with it. As he goes down, it's tipped out into center ice. Now Parksy has a little time to look up. He goes hard and off the boards. It'll come out to Murray. Murray with a nice outlet pass to Draper. Draper has it knocked away along the wall. Murray will battle through. He comes away with it. He looks, gets it to Draper, and Draper scores! Murray to Draper. And with 3:18 remaining, Thunder cuts the lead in half at 2-1.
Good job, White.
So on will come Anna, see Kapowitz and Shinneman, Anna, Flynn, and Connor. Anna wins it to Shinneman, to Kapowitz, back to Anna. Anna's got a little crease, and he dumps it in, tries to get it centered. Connor comes away with it. He tries to get it centered. It's punched to the boards. Now they kick it out into center ice. Kapowitz pokes it back to Flynn. Flynn gets it in deep. Their D's there. They go high and into the netting, and we'll stop play there. Should have a face-off to their goalie's left. See who we got here. Kosman, Wallace, Harrington, and McConaughey. Harrington will take the draw. Goes to the board. Kosman battles for it. Goes along the back of the board. They come out with it. Come up the half board. Wallace hip checks him off. Parksy tries to get it in. Can't. Harrington will recover. Gets it back to McConaughey. Back to Harrington. Harrington will take a run. Goes along the wall. Wallace holds him up. It's still loose. They kick it out to center ice. He loses it. They try to get it back centered. Wallace tips it back out to center ice. Oh, and they didn't call it out, and it was out. They turn and try to get a shot. McConaughey tips it off the boards. Kosman's there. Harrington tips it away. Still being tipped around. McConaughey turns and tips it into the bench, and we'll stop play there. 1:55 remaining in the first, 2-1. On will come Murray, Maine, Draper, Shinneman, and Kapowitz. Sorry guys, putting in my auxiliary battery. Puck's loose. Kapowitz back high to Murray, who tips it to Draper. Draper loses it, gathers it back in. He's got Murray in. Ooh, that was offsides. No call, and we'll take it. Back they come behind the net. They tip it up the half wall. Back around. And they ice it. Sorry guys, they ice it. All right, so we'll come back down now. Thunder trailing 2-1. 1:07 remains in the first. Anna, Flynn, Connor, Wallace, and McConaughey. They win the draw. Anna somehow or another try to get a shot. Is he? Woo! And Connor takes a shot. Puck comes back around. They go up the board. Nice play by Parks. He tips it back to Anna. Flynn drops it for Connor, who has it knocked away. And back they come in transition. Errant pass. Now they try to tip it in deep. and the putt goes in the bench, and we'll stop play with 41 seconds remaining in the first. I don't know if you can see the board. Thunder down 2-1. On comes Kosman, Harrington, Wallace, Kapowitz, and Shinneman. We win the draw. Kapowitz looks up. Back across to Shinneman. He sends it to Bo. Bo loses it. Comes back out to center ice. Bo gathers it back in. He looks. He off the skate of Wallace. Now it's tipped wide. They go across. Ooh, Harrington was going to take a shot. He couldn't. Goes off the stick of Kosman. Goes in deep. Kosman will be in on the forecheck. They go high and off the boards. They get it centered. They go back across. Passes behind. And that'll do the first period. Two to one. All right, we'll change ends. Refs are blowing their whistle. Should be blowing their whistle. All right, they gather at the center of the bench. And out will come Colin, Robbie, Shinneman, Garrett, and Aiden. They win the draw, go back, go D to D. They look across, back across. Step across the line and dump it in deep. They're the first there. As the puck's battled for along the boards. They get it out centered. They get a shot. Wow, a nice shot. And Alec bodies it down and stops play. We'll stay with that group. Connor will take the draw. As it's tied up, they gather it in. Oh, and they get a goal off the draw. They go back, and then their center went straight for the net, got the puck, and put it in the net. So 16:39 remaining in the second. They get one and go up 3-1. Just 21 seconds gone in that one. So we'll come back and face off at center ice. Harrington, Wallace, Kosman, McConaughey, and Wallace. They go off the board and hard. Parksy tips it back. Kosman tries to tip it in. Comes back to Parks. Parks tries to go D to D. gets knocked off the puck. Now Harrington tips it away. Parks, it goes along the back board. And we go hard and off. They get a shot on net, patted away by Alec. They go behind the net. They dump it back in deep. Behind the net, and that'll be a 2 and a 10 on Cade for boarding. Too many men! Too many men! It should have been 2 minutes. Should have been a call for too many men on the ice. That was way too many men on ice. So Cade will go to the box. And they don't know. They don't have a clue. They're not going to call anything because they don't know. All right, so here we go. And so they are going to call too many men. They did have too many men on the ice. I don't care if they did have their goalie off. They still had too many people on the ice. So they will get called for too many men on the ice. We are going to get... Cade is going to get a what? A cross check. So it will not be a 2 and a 10. It'll be a cross check. So we're going to play 5 on 5. Kosman comes away with it. Wallace tries to get it on net, gets stick to stick. And the puck goes up into the netting and we'll stop there. 15:44. Still 5 on 5 due to the offsetting penalty. Come on, pick up the speed, let's go. They come away with it, they go around back. They go hard out into center ice. We punch it back in. Now we're back on side. Puck comes out into center ice. Shinneman tries for the hip check, can't get there. Ben will pick it up behind the net, goes back over to Murray. Murray can't get there. It's a little hard as it's punched back in. As now Bo sends it back around the other side. Shinneman looks up, tips it back to him behind. They go backside. Wallace takes a shot. It's blocked. They tip it back out into center ice. Shinneman, Alec, they drop it and miss the net on the drop pass. Well, that would have been a beauty. Alec with 2 nice saves again. Puck comes out high. They throw it on net. It goes wide. Behind the net. Comes out the half wall. Bo now. Oh, Bo had it. Couldn't gather it in. They tip it back in. Shinneman will give chase behind the net. Harrington gets it behind to Kosman. Kosman has it knocked away. It's along the boards. Parks, he tries to put it on net. It goes wide. Harrington will give chase. They get it in deep. They got a 3-on-1. Back door, and they score. We had 2 people chase the person going to the net, and everybody forgot about the trailer. The trailer was wide open, and it's 4-1 with 13:57 remaining in the second.
Let's go, White.
What are we doing? on, Stripes. Not sure what the deal was. Puck's loose. Connor knocks it in deep. We give chase. Their goalie tips it high and along the boards. Connor with a nice hit. They come away with it. They go play a little pitch and catch. Puck comes away. Oh, and Maine has it knocked away. Connor with a nice play. Oh, I thought he was going to get it out. Did not. Alec pads it down. They battle for it behind the net. They try to get it centered. It's off stick. Oh, and I don't know what. That was a stick on stick that went over the net. Thank goodness. Connor gets it out to center ice. They go D to D. Draper comes. When it goes wide, and these corners have some funky bounces off of them, the way they're coming out. Maine had it knocked away. Oh, and they try to go high with it. Puck comes out into center ice. And a hand pass will be called with 12:25 remaining. Thunder trailing 4-1. Let's go, boys. Come on. On will come Flynn, Wallace, Anna, Shinneman, and Murray. Murray, offsides. Should have been the call. No call, thank goodness. Woo. Puck comes out high. It's loose. They go D to D and come back. They go up the wall into center ice. Gathered in by McConaughey. McConaughey's pass is intercepted. They have a 3-on-2. Oh, and thank goodness he missed the one-timer. Puck did not get out, though. McConaughey kicks it to Flynn. Flynn kicks it back in. They battle for it. McConaughey around back. Puck's tipped. It goes off. McConaughey tips it to the side. They go backside. Go back again. The puck's loose. They drop it back. They come back this way with it now. This on comes Harrington. On comes Kapowitz, Wallace, Kosman, and Connor. They take a shot, hits the side of the net. Kosman tips it out into center ice. Harrington's got to run at it. Still got to run at it. He goes in the corner, up the half board. Tips it high. Cade's able to keep it in for a second. Back they come in transition. Gets by Kapowitz into the corner. Comes around the back of the net. They go high with it. Oh, and it's loose. Alec paddles it away. McConaughey comes away with it. He'll flip it high, and that's going to be an icing, and it will be. Icing call with 10:22 remaining. Thunder down 4-1. We'll go face off to Alex Wright. Shinneman, Wallace, Draper, Maine, and Murray. Come away with it. Goes across to Murray. Murray's shot is sticked away. Maine goes into the boards, so he loses
Back,
an
boys,
edge.
get back.
Back they come in transition. They tip it in deep. Nice little shot by Parks there. Still behind the net. They get the trailer again. Alec with a nice save. They keep hitting that trailer coming through. Comes around to Shinneman, who backsides it, and they're there. They get in deep. They've got a guy breaking, missed him. So they go around the back of the net. 9:40 remains in the second. They go backside. They dump it back in deep. Back around. Murray with a nice play. Knocked him off the puck. Back comes Maine in transition. And Maine has it knocked away. Draper backhands it, goes wide. Maine goes to the wall. Flynn tries to work it in. Can't. The puck comes out. Oh, and Anna almost had it. Get it to him. Back comes Wallace. He's got Anna breaking to the middle. He gets it to Anna. Anna, oh, and a nice save by their goalie. On the give and go from Anna to Wallace and back to Anna. Nice slide across by their goalie to put a stop to it. 8:52 remaining in the second. Anna, Flynn, Wallace, McConaughey, and Kapowitz. Oh, it comes hard and high back to McConaughey, who can't keep it in. And he's being chased down. He tips it back into Anna, who has it knocked away. Puck's in, we're off sides. Now we're back on sides as they go D to D, the far side. McConaughey goes back across. They're there. They knock it back in. And nice play by Alec. And the net's off and will stop play with 8:24. Nice play by Alec. We are not picking up the trailers. Kosman, Connor, Shinneman, Parksy, and Harrington. They get a shot, it goes wide of the net. They'll dump it back in deep, it goes around back. Parksy will give chase. He has it knocked away, he ties him up in the corner though. They get one, it goes around the back of the net. They tip it back in the corner. Puck is being set on, so they blow the whistle, and now it squirts out. 7:51 remains in the second. Thunder down 4-1. On will come McConaughey, Kapowitz, Maine, Murray, and Draper. As Maine steps in. Comes out high, stick to stick, goes off the glass. They gathered in behind the net. Puck comes out high. Murray comes away with it. Tries to get it in deep, can't. Back they come in transition. Shinneman keeps him wide. They throw it on the net, but it goes wide or at the net. Wouldn't be on the net unless he hits it, so it's at the net. Puck along the half board. Right here. In front, and Shinneman comes away. Shinneman looks up. He dumps it in deep. No icing as they go D to D. They tip it up the board. Shinneman steps in behind. Uh-oh, they've got to run. And thank goodness he couldn't handle the pass as Anna runs him wide. Now Parks keeps pushing on him. They go high with it. And Alec gobbles it up with the glove and puts a stop to it with 6:42 remaining in the second. Sorry, guys. And Alec will stop it there. Hopefully my battery will last until at least the end of this period, but that's probably going to be about it. Puck comes out high. Wallace tips it to Anna. Now it's tipped wide. Comes up. They have it. They dump it in deep. They get a little shot. Goes up high. And puck goes off the side of the net. They battle for it in the corner. Battle for it along the boards. Flynn, Wallace, Anna comes out. They get a shot. Alec gloves it down with 5:57 remaining. Get a new set of troops with Kosman, Harrington. See Kosman, Harrington, Connor, Kapowitz, and McConaughey. They win the draw. It comes out high. Turn, tipped, goes wide. They'll dump it in deep. McConaughey goes, ooh, off the back of one of their guys. They try to get it centered. A nice block by Alec. Goes high and off the boards. They tip it in. Bo has it. Bo's going to run it up the near side. Tries to get it into Connor. Goes backside to Harrington. Harrington hits it wide of the net. Comes back out wide. They leave it backside. They don't get the pass. It comes high. Harrington will come out the backside. Oh, and I think one of their guys run into the net and knock the netting off. The net off. So 5:16. We stop play. Maine, Shinneman, Murray, Wallace, and Draper. They try to get a shot. It goes wide. Shinneman goes to the boards with Maine there with him. Comes off the skate of Parks. Goes into the corner. They gather it in there. They cycle it. Sorry, guys. And they get a shot blocked by Alec. They try it again. Another good save by Alec. And the net's off. And we'll go outside the blue line with people in the crease. 4:44 remains in the second. Thunder down 4-1. We'll come outside to face off. With who we have here? Looks like McConaughey. Who is that? Kapowitz, Wallace, Anna, and Flynn. Couldn't control it. Comes out to center ice. Anna tips it back. Now Anna will tip it in. Flynn will give chase. Go to the center! Back they come in transition. Puck comes out wide. They gather it in. They go back. McConaughey steps in. He just missed Harrington. Back they come. They get a shot. Goes off of Alec's stick. Goes off the far side. Puck comes out high. comes back around. They get a shot that goes wide. They tip it back in the corner. Ref's in the way. McConaughey goes hard and off the net, off the wall, I mean. They get a shot, another shot, and they bury it. And they go up 5-1 with 3:13 remaining. The short bench is really showing up here in the last 5 minutes.
Go white.
.313 remains in the second. Main, Draper. Ooh, Murray takes a shot off the, that should be icing. And it is icy. Will come back down, face off to their goalies left. 3:03. Main, Draper, Murray, Shinneman, and Kapowitz. They win the draw. They go round the back side. Get it out to center ice. Back they come. And a nice play by Kapowitz on the hip check. Main backside to Murray. Murray looks up. Tries to get in deep. Can't. Now they get it back out to center ice. Parks will give chase. He turns. Parks goes hard and off the wall and off the stick of Draper. Goes into the net. I mean behind the net. Sorry. On comes Flynn. Draper's still on. Main is still on. Shinneman is still on. And Parks has come on. 2:15 remaining in the second. That goes wide. 2 minutes. They try to get it centered. Can't. Main hard and off the boards, but they take it. 1:45. Nice play by Main to kick it out into center ice. But they turn it right around and get right back at it. Nice play by Draper on the back check. Alec now is just going to cover it with 1:20 remaining in the second. Thunder down 5-1. See here. Now it's going to go, they're going to go with Connor, Wallace, Anna, Kapowitz, and McConaughey. McConaughey to Wallace. Wallace to Connor. Connor controls it. He drops it. Anna's there. Colin goes high and it's knocked away. Ooh, got away with one there. They tip it. It goes wide. Go, move! Puck comes out to center ice. Goes back in. We're off. You're off, Gagey. And we're off sides with 37 seconds remaining in the second. We'll bring it all the way back down. Kosman, Flynn, Wallace, Harrington, and Murray. Murray back to Harrington. He's tied up. He goes back around. Flynn tries to tip it out the board. Can't. Now it's tipped out to Harrington with a nice pass over to Kosman. Kosman's trying to control it. He finally got it to settle down. He goes back door. Nice play by their D to step in and take it away. They come back in transition. Kosman tips it away, and that will end the second with the Thunder trailing 5-1 at the end of 2.